Good morning and welcome to Tolosa Midway Intermediate's 2020-21 end of the year assemblies. Today we're going to be honoring our 5th grade students, and that's a big one because they've been here for a while, and it's kind of also special to me because these 5th graders were kindergartners when I first started in Tolosa. So I've got to see them grow and see what they've accomplished as well. So it's kind of exciting. I also want to say a big thank you to the parents and families for joining us today, but also for your continued support through this school year. I know it's been challenging and your support has meant everything. Our teachers have worked tirelessly to make sure that your students still had an amazing year, and I'm so proud and thankful for that. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start our awards assemblies, and our first up is Mrs. Ramone's 5th grade class.
Hello. Hello, good morning. Good morning, welcome. I am so happy to have your kids this year, and I really wish them the very best in 6th grade. I'm going to start off with Marlena Alvarado. She has survived remote learning certificate of completion. Then we have Janessa Ballesteros. She has a survived remote learning certificate of completion. Next up, Jeffrey Avaloa. He got top curl-ups, AB honor roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Gracie Maraza, music award, A honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion, destination imagination precipitation, and school safety patrol. Congratulations. Next up, Jaden Chavera. He got survived remote learning and certificate of completion. Good job, Jaden. Natalie Cisneros, AB honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Giselle Flores, AB honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion, and destination imagination participation. Good job. Next, Ryan Garza, AB honor roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Next, Madison Geis. She got AR 2nd place overall in 5th grade. Music award, A honor roll, perfect attendance, survived remote learning, certificate of completion, and destination imagination participation. Jasmine Gonzalez. She got survived remote learning and certificate of completion. Alina Lian. Survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Mallory Maduro, music award, A honor roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Good job. Jeremiah Nadvice, AB honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Good job. Gia Ortega, AB honor roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Mikey Portillo, top push-ups, AB honor roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Sebastian Ramon, music award, A honor roll, perfect attendance, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Isaac Salinas, AV honor roll, perfect attendance, awesome, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Madison Spencer, AV honor roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Aiden Bayad, AV honor roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. And Avery Watkins. She had the music award, A honor roll, perfect attendance, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Thank you so very much. I enjoyed having them this year. I wish them the best for sixth grade.
Let's give Ms. Ramone's class a round of applause. Next up, we have Ms. Reynolds, fifth grade class.
Good morning. It's been a wonderful year and I've had so much fun teaching these babies. I'm going to start with Benjamin, AV honor roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Evelyn, music award, A honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Adriana Alonso, music award, A honor roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Liam Benavides, AV honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion, destination imagination participation. And I feel so special because I got to teach Liam in pre-K 4 and then in 5th. Jesslyn Diaz, music award, A honor roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Jocelyn Franco, AV honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Madeline Garza, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Ethan Gomez, music award, AV honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Toby Griffin, AV honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Aliana Guerrero, AR, third place overall, music award, A honor roll, perfect attendance, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Caitlin Hinojosa, music award, A honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Noe Jimenez, AD honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Good job. Connor Lopez, A honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion, UIL participation, and safety patrol. Logan Mitchell, AD honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Gabriel Moreno, AD honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Cooper Motzer, AV honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Hunter Murph, music award, AV honor roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Erica Pierce, survived remote learning, certificate of completion. Ray Ramos, Music Award, A Honor Roll, Survive Remote Learning, Certificate of Completion, Destination Imagination Participation, and GT Warrior Award. Giselle Lorena, AV Honor Roll, Survive Remote Learning, Certificate of Completion. Relina Silvas, AV Honor Roll, Survive Remote Learning, Certificate of Completion. Aiden Villarreal, AV Honor Roll, Survive Remote Learning, Certificate of Completion. Thank you.
Let's give Ms. Reynolds class a round of applause. Next up is De Leon's fifth grade class.
Good morning, parents. Welcome to our end of year awards celebration. We would like to, on behalf of Mrs. Gonzalez and myself, Mrs. De Leon, I would like to thank you for entrusting your children to us this academic school year. It has been an honor and privilege of having been part of their academic journey. A todos los padres que están presentes con nosotros esta mañana, buenos días. Y gracias por acompañarnos esta mañana en esta ceremonia de reconocimiento de nuestros alumnos. Ha sido un placer y un honor haber sido parte de ese proceso. Vamos a continuar con los reconocimientos. We will now continue with the recognitions. JC Amones, Survive Remote Learning and Certificate of Completion. Alyssa Bastan, Music Award, Top Pacer, Survive Remote Learning and Certificate of Completion. Davey Hilker, Music Award, AV Honor Roll, Survive Remote Learning and Certificate of Completion. Maximus De Leon, AV Honor Roll, Perfect Attendance, Survive Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Hector Diaz, AV Honor Roll, Survive Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Simon Garcia, Music Award, AV Honor Roll, Survive Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Madeline Lambert, AV Honor Roll, Survive Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Jamie Lima, Music Award, A Honor Roll, Survive Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Julia Lopez, Music Award, AV Honor Roll, Survive Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Cameron McDowell, Survive Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Jesus Perez, AV Honor Roll, Survive Remote Learning, Certificate of Completion, and School Safety Patrol. Estrella Porfirio, Survive Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Julian Rodriguez, Survive Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Julian Sanchez, Survive Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Faith Springs, Survive Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Greta Lyon, Music Award, A Honor Roll, Survive Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Lexi Vega, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Zoe Boyzorn, AD Honor Roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Olivia Webner, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Richard Wilson, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Again, thank you, parents, for this great year. A todos los padres de nuevo, muchas gracias por este año escolar. Gracias. Thank you.
Let's give Mrs. De Leon's class a round of applause. Now, Mr. Gonzalez will present his class awards.
Good morning, parents. My name is Mr. Gonzalez. I am the 5th grade math teacher, and I'd like to thank you for working so hard with your children. First award, Math Picarion, Surviving Remote Learning, Certificate of Completion. Next, Keilani Ceballos, AB Honor Roll, Surviving Remote Learning, Certificate of Completion, and Safety Patrol. Next, Hazel de la Cerda, AB Honor Roll, Survived Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Marie Garza, AB Honor Roll, Survived Remote Learning, Certificate of Completion. Next, Jasmine Guerra, AB Honor Roll, Survived Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Next, Yaritza Hernandez, AB Honor Roll, Perfect Attendance, Survived Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Next, Priscilla Hyman, A Honor Roll, Perfect Attendance, Survived Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Next, Adrian Jimenez, PE Top Curl Ups, AB Honor Roll, Survived Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Next, we have Amelia Madden, Survived Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Next, we have Ava Minto, A Honor Roll, Survived Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Next, we have Miley Morales, Survived Remote Learning, Certificate of Completion. Alejandro Ramos, Survived Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Jordan Valdez, Survived Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Next, we have Eli Vasquez, Survived Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Dianelli Zaragoza, AB Honor Roll, Survived Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. And finally, we have Eduardo Rabola, Survived Remote Learning, and Certificate of Completion. Again, parents, thank you for all your hard work. Have a great day.
Let's give Mr. Gonzalez's class a round of applause. Last but not least, Mrs. Gonzalez's 5th grade class.
Good morning, boys and girls. I am Mrs. Gonzalez, and I am the 5th grade science teacher. First of all, parents, thank you so much for trusting ourselves, during this challenging school year. But you know what? Our kids can do it. Any task, any challenge that they came across, they were able to overcome. So now we know, there's nothing in this world that can really stop us from, especially educating our children. If we can handle the pandemic, we can handle anything. We had a freeze, we had a pandemic, we had a late start, but guess what? Our kids made it, and I am very, very proud of our kids. I will now start with my presentation of awards. The first one goes out to Desiree Acosta. Desiree has earned an all-day honor roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Next, I have Ingrid Aguilera. Ingrid has earned a music award, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Richard Alonso. Richard Alonso has earned survived remote learning and certificate of completion. Bentley Alvarez. Bentley has earned a survived remote learning and certificate of completion. Maria Jose Briones. Music award, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Elizabeth de los Santos. She has earned the PE Top Roll-Ups, AD Honor Roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. Marcos Munoz. Marcos Munoz has earned an AD Honor Roll, survived remote learning, certificate of completion, and he was our safety control officer. Fernando Pino. Fernando has earned a music award, A Honor Roll, perfect attendance, survived remote learning, certificate of completion, and destination imagination. Genesis Rivera. Genesis has earned a survived remote learning and certificate of completion. John Rodriguez. John has earned survived remote learning and certificate of completion. Juliano Rodriguez has earned survived remote learning and certificate of completion. Andrew Stagna, he's not here today, but Andrew earned survived remote learning and certificate of completion. Next, I have Jaden Bias. Jaden has earned survived remote learning and certificate of completion. Sophia Valle. Sophia Valle has earned an AD Honor Roll, survived remote learning, and certificate of completion. And Ms. Jessica Wells. Jessica has earned survived remote learning and certificate of completion. And this is why I had to work with you guys, because these kids are taller than me sometimes. Parents, thank you so much for an awesome year. It has been great. You know, there's nothing that I ask you parents that a phone call, a text, and you were there as a team helping me out in your child's education. Agradezco todo el trabajo que ustedes hicieron con nosotros. Buen día. Thank you.
Let's give her class a round of applause. Parents and families watching, I just wanted to send another big thank you for joining us today. And like I mentioned earlier, this fifth grade group were the kindergartners when I first started at the primary. And so they mean a little bit extra special to me. And I still look at them and I still see kindergartners. And I can't believe in a couple of more days, they're going to be middle schoolers. So we have big hopes and big dreams for them. We know that they can accomplish anything that they put their minds to. We're counting on them. We have high expectations for them, and we believe in them. So again, thank you for all of your support this year. We're wishing everybody a great summer, and thank you again. Bye.